Did you click record? Looked like you did.
We're going.
We're in. We're rolling. Here we go.
Let's see how the sausage gets made. I'm excited.
Oh,
yeah.
PMLP.
Hey.
Welcome in, everybody.
Cheers.
Cheers, brother.
Hey,
First time.
cheers to you.
Yeah. To the
All
viewers.
right, this is weird.
I feel like we need a fire pit.
Can I say I don't like this? This
You
is
can say
weird.
that.
I can say it. I don't
Yeah.
mean it, but
Yeah.
it's weird. I can say I don't like this. It feels there's a formality to sitting down at my desk and seeing it across on the screen.
It's too casual?
It's too casual. I feel like the problem is I feel like I can say anything. You know what I mean? When there's the threat of the screen in front of me, I'm reminded that everyone's going to hear this. We're going to get going, and I'm going to say some crazy stuff.
I agree. I say having the camera here, I just looked out towards it, and this is going to sound really, really bad, but like I feel like president addressing the nation. Like,
Yeah, well, it's
hello.
honestly a lot more important than that.
U.S. citizens.
PML
citizens.
Yeah, PML citizens.
Let's
What
do it.
are we talking about?
We're
What are we
gonna
talking
dive into the
about?
recap. We're gonna dive right in.
I don't even
to the
know.
weeks. Now I think it's gonna show up later. You know, we're not sharing.
Yeah,
screen
it'll
here.
be here or here or here or there or here.
Yeah,
Maybe like right
matchups.
here.
Yeah, that's fine. You
We'll
can
show it. Or listen, you guys don't watch anyway. Be honest. You guys just listen.
Listening
You know
in the
what
car. Someone's
You know what happened.
driving in the car listening. I would like to know who does watch.
That's a good question. Who watches and who listens? Because that would
You're a watcher.
that would change things.
Good question.
You like to watch it?
Sorry.
What lights your fire?
All right, let's dive into the matchups.
All right.
Last week. So last week we're starting with Full Chub,
Mm-hmm.
and now the newly named, the Great PML Bake Off, aka the Groomer.
Can I say this?
Yeah.
Talk about new names.
Okay.
Week 1, what was Ethan's name?
Tootin. We beat Tootin.
You know who wasn't on his team?
Tootin.
Week 2, what was his name?
Full Chub.
Who wasn't on his team?
Nick Chubb.
It's very weird, Ethan. You got to name your team after players who are on your team. That's a big part of the team naming process.
However, he does have Chubba Hubbard. So he could have went. I think he had both at the same
I
time.
don't like
And he outbid me for Nick Chubb. So Chubb's
Which
back on.
goes hard. You know, I'm not saying it's wrong, right?
Sure.
You want to have
Sure.
Chubb. But, you know, hey, you got the win.
He did.
But you could have played, you have Cody, who's
Easy to beat.
he'll be putting the key in one of these tonight or tomorrow night. Oh, go ahead, Megan. Yeah, it's your house. It's okay.
No, that's the
No,
bride.
it's good.
That's Mrs.
You're
Smith.
right. It's your week.
Mrs. Smith. I mean, for sure.
Your old axe, right?
I love it.
I love it.
Cut it. Cut it.
The people that weren't watching are now watching.
Yeah,
Whether they
they're,
were-
they're like, you know what?
Yeah.
Maybe this video thing, I understand it now. All right, tell me about this matchup, Matt.
No. Ethan putting up 115. His team looked good. I mean, Lamar Jackson, incredible. Jamar Chase paying
hell.
off the 101 pick. Right.
Beat the hell out of Cody. Third scorer on the week.
Mm-hmm. Was he third?
Yes,
Wow, he's supposed to
let me
be-
double check to make sure I'm not an idiot on that because I'm pretty sure it's third. It's definitely third. Final answer. By 2 points.
Mhm.
But obviously, if you're Ethan, 1-1 is not as good as 2-0. But if you have to be 1-1, you want to put up this week as your second week because some monstrous scores and some pretty good bench performances too. You know, you have Drake May down there. If anything happens to Lamar Jackson, you're in good hands.
Mhm.
That's it though. I said pretty good bench performances. That's all that there was.
Yeah.
Really, your week hinged on Lamar and Jamar Chase, which is not a bad place to be.
It is funny when we do this, when we look at matchups, and like all these guys are projected different things, but a lot of times there's two guys that just go off.
It's just
Like you can win a week with just two guys going off.
Yeah, you can win a week that way. You can win any week with 3 guys going off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
It's pretty crazy. On the flip side, Cody.
you know what
Rhodes-
helps?
Oh, go ahead.
The opposite of having 3 guys go off is having no guys go off. And Cody found a way to get that done, which is really impressive.
I'm scared that this is so reminiscent of last year.
Dude, shut up. I don't. The thing is, last year, it was last year.
Yeah,
This
has he
year-
broken 100?
No, of course he hasn't.
Okay. Yeah.
Sick this is, dude. He's in love with Baker Mayfield, which I find interesting. He's that's the great PML Bake Off. But I think that's your whole team, buddy.
Yeah, Baker's all you got. I mean, Genty is not performing what you drafted him in the first
Dude, I
round
saw
to do.
that.
Yeah.
You probably saw this as well. It might have been sent in PML text
so.
message chat. I'm going to say it either way.
Yeah, no, please.
He has more yards after catch than he does yards.
Oh, no, I didn't see that.
He
That's
has
crazy.
more yards after catch than he does total yards, Cody.
That doesn't even make sense.
Yes, it does. He has
Wow.
negative plays.
Yeah.
So he gets hit behind the line,
Yeah.
and then he has positive yards. So if he gets contacted 2 yards behind the line
Yeah.
and gains 2 yards, that's 4 yards of yards after contact.
Yeah. Damn.
Or if he loses any yards, that's negative yards.
I think that was the case preseason. It's like nobody's doubting the talent.
Of course.
It's the Raiders.
Yeah.
Are they good? And getting hit behind the lines.
And they're not. And they're not.
No Joe Burrow is going to affect Chase Brown too. Maybe not. Maybe he'll get more usage, but the offense just might not.
I think they'll be throwing the ball a lot. You know who would be great for that? Throwing the ball a lot.
Jamar Chase? Oh, 2 years?
Jameis Winston.
Oh, yeah. It's not happening at this point.
Let
I wish.
me live my dream.
This podcast loves James Winston.
We are officially Jameis Winston supporters. Let the record show. Jake Browning, Ryan, you're 2 doors over. I don't care what you have to say about Jake Browning. I want Jameis Winston.
Love it. All right, let's move on from Cody's team.
All right.
I can't wait to see the shotgun, Cody.
Tell me who's next.
Chubbed up for chicken and getting Swift CD.
Once again, not a lot to talk about here.
No, Parker putting up 100 and losing is pretty.
Well, do you know why he put up 100? Because his 12th round pick scored 22 points.
Javonte Williams.
Unreal.
RB2 on the season.
Unreal pick. I'm not doubting the pick. I'm just saying, if you're only scoring 100 because your 12th round pick scored 22 points, you're probably sweating a little bit, right? There's a little bit of sweat going on.
Not Parker. Well, yes, meat
The
sweats
meat
from the
sweats,
chicken.
yeah,
Yes,
from the
but not because of his team. That's
Maybe
just
the extra too much buffalo sauce. Yeah, meat sweat. He's like,
Woo! He wanted us to mention. He said talk about the team with 2 top 4 running backs, and I think he means Bijan and Javonte are number 2 and 4 respectively. No, flip that. Javante's 2, Bijan's 4.
That's correct.
And then Jalen Warren's RB12.
That's not bad.
Yeah, so he's got. I think I said something about like his running backs being whatever. No, but like obviously he wanted us to mention that.
Yeah, well, when you have AJ Brown as your wide receiver 1, going into the year, Brian Thomas.
Wow, AJ only got 5.2. I remember watching that game. He felt more involved.
Well,
he
had
was 5
targets.
receptions.
Yeah, 5 receptions. He had more targets than that.
Yeah, but only 27 yards. That's actually pretty shocking.
Not great.
5 receptions for
Yeah.
27 yards. It's not AJ Brown. I gotta, I talk some shit about Ferguson.
Uh-huh.
It's like start Kyle Pitts.
Ferguson.
Kyle Pitts looked good when you watched that game because he got 4 receptions also early,
Mm-hmm.
but they never got anything else. I mean, that whole game was crazy.
That game was awful. to watch.
Turd Ferguson.
One of the worst games I've ever seen of football
Yeah.
in the modern era.
Yeah. JJ looked
Your
really
guy.
bad. I know.
Your
JJ
guy.
McCarthy looks making me look awful. Dude. I can't. And JSN and Sam Darnold looking good too. So
Joe Burrow also, for his team, going down sucks.
Yeah.
Not only because we're Bengals fans and everything, but when you lose them, when did he go down? Is that second quarter? It's before.
Definitely before half.
So
Second quarter. Yeah, halfway through.
sucks.
Anyways, Ryan's team
Hey, good on you, Ryan.
loaded.
Tell you what, I'm glad you did it this week and not last week.
Mhm.
Amon-Ra St. Brown, 35 freaking points.
Yeah.
Unreal. CeeDee Lamb, 15. James Cook, 26. Oh,
And
my
he had
gosh.
some touchdown runs. That
And
looked
all
awesome.
that scoring, 130 points. Mark Andrews, 0.9.
Yeah. He's got a real tight end problem.
Yeah.
'Cause Colton Loveland, who I was like excited about preseason,
Scored
rookie.
less.
0 points. Yeah,
0
0.0. Yeah, scored less than Mark Andrews.
Yeah, he's got to figure that out. Did he pick it? Let me, you do a little talking. I'm going to see if he
Yeah.
did any moves.
I'll say this about Mark Andrews. Back-to-back weeks of the Ravens scoring 40 points. They scored 40 week 1, 41 week 2, and then both weeks 1 reception. How are you putting up 40 points 2 weeks in a row and your tight end Mark Andrews is getting 1 reception? That's
I'll tell you what.
terrifying.
Shout out to Grant picking up Zach Ertz.
Yeah.
Ryan
yeah.
made no moves on the waiver wire.
He
No moves.
believed in Marky Mark, I guess.
Which is valid because if you think about last year, Marky Mark had 2 bad weeks and then was a completely serviceable tight end the rest of the way in.
I'd be curious to look back on those 2 bad weeks. Did Baltimore score 40 points?
No.
'Cause Ryan, are you
No.
counting on them to score 60? Maybe Mark will get.
Yeah.
Maybe he'll get a
the-
reception if they
The
score more than
offense is
40.
actually in a down week. They're going to score 70 next week.
Yeah,
He's going to get 3 receptions.
It's 40 points for the offense back-to-back weeks is you're not going to beat that.
You can't bank on that. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see. I wonder who
That's pretty
Baltimore has
wild.
next week. We'll get there.
next?
I got you and Tripp next. Man, what a battle!
What do you know? What I listened to our episode last week because I was getting our picks for
Yeah.
who
If we got
we
him right or
picked.
not.
And I said I was wrong. I said
Yeah, you two would be the highest.
I said it's
yeah.
going to be like matchup of the year, going to be great. But I said it's going to be decided by less than 10, and I wouldn't be surprised if it's less than 5.
Mm.
So I was right about that.
Yeah. Yep.
This one cuts deep because it's more than start-sit decisions. Because start-sit decisions suck. Because you're like, oh, I could have won if I had
Coulda, woulda.
Coulda, woulda.
Yeah.
Travis Kelce dropping a touchdown in the end zone.
Yeah.
Nico Collins making a route too sharp where if he flattens out, he scores another touchdown. It's like Hollywood Brown had a million drops, I feel like. And less than 4 points. And for it to go down to Monday night and Ladd score 7.
Yeah.
I wish he would have scored 40. So I could have been like, oh, I had no chance.
Sure.
But 7 points. But if you have to go out, you want to go out where your bad week is against someone else's bad week. I feel like this is both of our floor. You know what I mean? Both of us. It's like bottom of the barrel. Henry scored 2.3 points.
That's the big one
That's
for me.
crazy.
That's the crazy part of this matchup. Just like I said about Mark Andrews, they scored 41 points.
Yeah.
And not only that, it's a blowout. In a game like Baltimore versus Buffalo, when you're each scoring 40, it's a shootout. You're throwing the ball. I get where your running back doesn't score.
Of course.
When you blow the other team out, that's typically where the running back.
Of course.
Yes, valid. That's typically where you run the ball a lot because you're up a lot. And
you got to feel for him. But I think the silver lining for Tripp is Henry is going to hardball and is like he's grabbing him and he's like never again. So better days are ahead for both of us. Obviously, you'd rather be Tripp being 2-0 versus my 1-1.
Yep.
I recognize, and we'll probably talk about this later, that I am the lowest scoring of the 1-1. But
probably not by much.
I was just gonna say the difference between you and me is like 8 points.
Yeah.
And you're 2-0, and I'm the lowest scoring 1-1.
Yeah.
So way too early to really jump to conclusions there, unless you are Cody or Parker, and you scored like 170.
Yeah. Cody hasn't broken 100 yet. We've been through that.
I'll talk about it till the cows come home, brother.
I'm with you.
Next matchup.
All right.
Well, hold on. I cut you out of the conversation. You have anything to say about me and Tripp?
Nope.
Fair enough.
I
Next
think
one.
actually, I'll say the only thing I'll say. You brought it up, but I didn't pay attention. I was with you on Sunday, so we watched a lot of these games, which means I was paying attention to your players. I didn't see Tripp if he had any other than Derrick Henry, any of these kind of same what ifs, catching touchdowns. I like those situations better than a start sit because these guys are professionals and they drop the ball in the end zone. You're like, you could have caught that. I could have won.
Yeah.
Also, it takes pressure off you.
You're like, I made the right choice.
You messed up, not me.
And I want to say this for kind of really the sake of Tripp and nobody else, because he's probably hearing start-sit decisions and thinking, well, I could have started Tucker Kraft.
Yeah, for sure.
Now, I will caveat by saying if he started Kraft and I started Odunze, I win.
Yeah.
Because of the point differential. So I'm
if you're going to play that game with you, you got to play with both people.
Exactly. So I'm saying I'm throwing both of those out. I'm saying it did not come down to start-sit. It came down to player performance where either of us, he won, but it could have gone my way with. And it could have gone even more his way with more. Anyway, I just wanted to say that because I know Tripp's saying he's seething right now.
Yes. Man.
What is it? You and
I was going to go Grant
and
Ben. I'm swiping right. Keep swiping. Yeah.
Swipe right. Tinder.
Ben and Grant. Ben's team is so solid.
Stacked.
Yeah. And Josh Allen only got 11. First time I'm seeing that. Wow.
Yeah. He's
pulling off a win with only getting 11. I know.
And scoring 116. With your probably third-round pick, scoring 11 points.
Yeah. Who was his big? Devon Achane looked great. Everybody else was just solid. Devontae Adams getting the touchdown.
Adams, he had some nasty catches.
I think it was a matter of time. He's still so good. People, I think, are so name fatigue with him.
Gosh.
Yeah.
Well, there's a difference between name fatigue and wondering when the bottom's going to fall out.
Sure.
Name fatigue was 3 years ago. Valid. It's worth... at least when you're drafting, thinking, what if it doesn't work out?
Yeah.
Obviously, it happens. But there was no guarantee that it would. On a new team, with a new quarterback, 30 whatever years old.
Yeah.
I wouldn't consider that name fatigue.
No, I agree. You're saying that right. Because you can say the same thing about Tyreek Hill.
Yeah.
But it's what you said. It's when the bottom's
going to fall. I'd so much rather have Devontae Adams than Tyreek Hill. If I drafted Tyreek Hill, I don't even know what to.
I know you said, well, I'll get to you. Oh, my God. Yeah. Pat's in the room. Oh, boy.
Wow. We don't know who's in the room.
Oh, there's
someone's in the room. We don't know what's going on.
Whose living room is this?
I don't know. Where are we?
Shoot.
I'll tell you what. Grant's team.
Go ahead.
I'm not upset with it. If I'm Grant, you're 1-1. You don't feel bad.
No.
You don't feel horrible. Saquon Barkley, amazing.
Yeah.
Bucky Irving, amazing. Justin Herbert having a coming out year. T. Higgins will probably be just fine with a backup quarterback. He
He's
won't
gonna
be
sling it.
he won't be amazing, but
Yeah.
they're going to be passing the ball so many times. Cedric Tillman was a great pickup to kind of fill in where you need it.
Only 2 receptions. You got lucky you got a touchdown. Of
course.
Just noticing that. But you know, right? I like Cedric Tillman. I do.
But also Xavier Worthy on the bench.
Yeah.
Sam Laporta, not great. But then, Dobbins, great. DJ Moore is going to be the wide receiver 2 on that offense to
Juwan Jennings.
Romo Dunze. But no, I'm not unhappy with that team. If you're in.
No, I agree.
1-1, you feel good.
I think the Chargers, I have them winning the division, so I think Chargers are going to keep Justin Herbert. I like a lot.
Sure.
Damn it. I was going to pull one. Beat me to it. That's good.
All right, yeah, Ben, you got a great team.
I agree.
Grant, I mean, there's nothing to say. Ben,
No.
You got a great team. Grant, don't feel bad. All right, on to yours.
Yeah. Other than your matchup, is this the second closest?
Gotta be.
Me and Pat, yeah.
Gotta be 6 points. Justin Fields, you bid half of your freaking yearly allowance on Justin
Oh, yeah.
Fields.
Oh, and it looks like he's already out for next week.
He is?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can put him straight on the IR.
Which I wasn't starting him next week because he just got me 4 points.
Mm-hmm.
Back-to-back weeks of my QB less than 9 points.
Yep.
Back-to-back weeks. So,
Okay, can I say this
Please.
right now? This is crazy. I'm just seeing this.
okay.
Justin Fields, Aaron Jones, Austin Eckler,
I got
George Kittle, Joe Mixon.
Really injured team.
That's crazy. You know
Yeah.
what people are saying right now? People are saying you have the most injured team in the history of PML.
History.
History,
Yeah. There's nobody.
It's crazy.
Ever.
I've never seen this many injuries on one particular team.
Cody couldn't even imagine having
Yeah.
this many injuries. But that's why I'm really happy I'm 2-0. Is I got really
Now,
to win 2 weeks with your quarterback, who's arguably the highest scoring position, most regularly, I guess, not getting 9 points even. I'm happy to be where I'm at because I'm like I'll start the right quarterback eventually.
now, is there anything on your team you're not happy about?
God, you make me talk about it.
I want to hear you.
Yeah, Travion Henderson
Now, when did you draft
in the 3rd or 4th.
him? Or which one?
Third.
Yep.
Third round. But I said it then, like I'm trying to take a page out of Cody's book. I hate that I say that every time. God. But I'm not because he's young. That's not the page I'm trying to take.
Well, he's not young. He just likes him.
Yeah, I know. But I want him to pan off towards the end of the season. And the fact that I'm 2-0, I have room for him to improve, I hope, then that's what that's all I can hope for. So
That's the nice part about a team like yours is you feel worried, but you're 2-0.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't have another running back to start, though. They're
Yeah.
all gone. Eckler and Jones were my backup 2 running backs.
I'll
both
tell you
gone.
what.
You want to trade?
Let's make something happen.
We can look at it.
You know?
Yeah. so
Breaks
like,
each other's wheels.
even this upcoming week, Travion's only projected 7 points. We'll get there when we get to the preview.
That's so bad.
I know. He's
That's
my RB2.
so bad. In
But-
the third round,
Yeah.
third round should be getting you
Yeah.
14 points a game.
Yeah.
That's half.
I'm glad my wide receivers are doing well. Like Puka, Metcalf, Igbuka.
Igbuka's hurt. Did you see that?
No? I
Oh,
don't see any Q or anything extra there
There's
right
not, but he was on the
now. You
side.
know a guy?
I know a guy. No, he was on the sideline of the game. He had his whole waist and left hip wrapped up.
He almost caught that like 30-yard.
I know.
That would help my bet a lot.
But he did.
But even
He
James
won your bet.
Oh, that's a different bet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
This guy won $1,000 and he's talking about who the hell my bet.
Oh yeah. The second one was like 500. That would have helped. No, sorry. Jameson Williams, 17.8 on the bench with a very Jameson Williams stat line, 2 receptions for 100 yards and a touchdown. That is
Incredible stat line.
yeah.
They don't make them like that.
And that's why you got to play him every week, which I didn't do.
Yeah.
Because those just happen. So next week he's in there. Bo Nix, I'm happy to see him bounce back, and he'll be starting too. So.
When you come in.
Oh yeah, bring reinforcements.
Reinforcements? Question mark?
Oh, you should write it.
Wow.
But I think
Service.
I guess my point is
Look at us on our platform.
my point
demanding
is we kind of have done all we can here. And I think it's time.
yeah. Well, should we say anything about Pat's team? We kind of did.
I let him. That's what we're bringing him in.
I see. Let's do that.
You don't need to move too much. Let's bring it back in because we want to stay. But I figure if there's anyone to talk about Pat's team, I'm pretty qualified to talk about my own team. I'd say you're pretty qualified to talk about yours. Pat, this is your call. I'm trying to buy time.
He's
waiting
grabbing
for
their
you to
drinks.
come
He
in.
can't.
I know, but I'm
both.
I'm ready.
Woo, people.
We'll check. How we feeling? Looking
Welcome
good?
in.
I'm
Welcome
excited.
in.
This is
Hey.
great. This is right between.
Yes,
Came
please,
out.
right between.
Would you like a Reed's Classic Mule?
I'll
or would
try
you like
that.
A beer?
I come with a bottle. Is that cool?
Take the bottle. Go ahead.
Wow.
More from
Which
my
one do you
friend.
want?
I'm gonna try this out. I'm gonna try the mule.
No, I didn't want it either. It's fine. You got it. No,
No,
it's
hey,
fine.
I got one more in there.
Well, I didn't
I've
want it.
already
I didn't
sat
want
down.
it.
Oh, you're here.
I just want to say
Welcome to the pod.
this is really exciting, guys.
Hey.
This is cool. Like this is really cool.
Cheers.
I'm
It's a lot of
gonna.
fun doing it in person.
It's very weird.
Just. It is. It's nice to be here, especially you think about how far you've come to be here.
Yeah.
I live here, so I really haven't come very
That's
far.
true.
But
Well, you
other
kind of
than
came
that,
far. You came from Dayton. This is a new house for you.
that's true. That's very true. A lot of beautiful change happening. So to be here right now with all this, and it looks very official.
Yeah.
Those of you who can't really see, that's part of it. You know, you don't want to see how the sausage gets made. You just want to eat the sausage.
Mhm.
I'll do both.
So it'll be great. It's part of, but there's a lot to make this happen. So I'm honored. I'm honored.
Lot is you.
be
You're
here.
You
a
should-
lot.
yeah,
No,
you're-
listen.
The honorer and the honoree.
No, I'm just put to be here. You know, in the middle of these two handsome guys.
Yeah.
That's
Sure,
every girl's dream.
sure.
Every girl's dream is to be here, sitting on a couch in between two handsome
And
guys.
you just got married a couple days ago.
Mm.
I did. That's
So
true.
that's pretty
Show the
crazy.
people
That's
the ring.
true. That's
Oh, wow,
there's the
yeah.
ring. This is the
Wow.
ring.
You guys might not be able to see it, but that's a
we
fancy ass
we
ring.
can do a little zoom on there. You know, it's interesting because it fits almost too well, and by that I mean
the
I'm
one-
like.
Can't get it off. You gotta lick it.
Sometimes I'm
Oh,
a
okay.
little unsure. And apparently, I told Megan and Sam that I was a little worried, which I was worried about even telling them in the first place because we spent a lot of money on this ring, and you can't
Sure.
really just give them back. Like it's custom. So,
Yeah.
Mhm.
and she told me to get a certain size, and I said, no, I know my size is my finger.
Mm-hmm.
I probably should have gotten the size that she told me to get.
Well, the nice part is
You're
that
learning. That's marriage, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Sorry,
You
I'm
can
not-
admit that.
No.
Right.
with it is on camera. We're gonna
Yeah,
we're gonna
100%.
show.
But otherwise, it fits nicely.
Mhm.
Beautiful wedding. Everybody had a
Agreed.
fantastic time. I feel like it was great. The whole league was there.
Yeah.
yeah,
Which is
yeah,
a really
yeah.
cool thing. We can get from now on. What we need to do is we all need to just get married, and we can just draft there because we can only get 4 people in person for the draft.
Sure.
So one of us gets married and everybody's there, you know. So maybe
Or
if
you
we just
fake the
find-
wedding, send
Right.
the invites.
Oh, pump fake.
right, boom.
When
What's
Let's
up?
go up for the wedding, and then
Yeah, I'm
I mean,
actually.
here's the catch: we have
Right.
to have something for the girls. We can have their draft.
yeah,
Yeah,
We'll make it
That's
work.
true. We can find
Yeah.
a Chippendales. Give them a 4-hour reservation. Say,
Wow.
hey, we'll meet you guys after.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is good.
You guys will have a great time. We'll
I
have
know
a
a
great
guy. I
time.
can
It'll be
hook
good.
that up.
It'll be good to go. So yeah, great wedding, great week. The whole thing is going to be fantastic, and this is an amazing little middle chapter
Yeah.
in the week of love. I'm excited to be here. Let's talk football. That's what
Well,
we're going
in
to do.
honor
Let's
of
talk about
female-
football, right?
And your wedding, same week, I'll say one of my highlights of the wedding is when Ben was looking around. He goes, "Hey, this is the 1-0 club right here.
Oh,
Yeah,
We got a
Picture?
photo. We got a
Oh,
photo.
my God.
Going.
yeah.
Hey Ben, now it's me, you, and Trip, the 2-0 club. That's all we got.
Oh boy,
I
the
know,
club
I
only
know.
gets smaller and smaller every
I
week.
know.
But there's one other club. It's not a fun club, and it's a club that I'm a part of, which is the
Oh,
0-2 club. And I was telling my good friend Chip here, we had a great day, got some lunch, hung out, went to match.
It was
did,
okay.
Did the whole thing. It was okay.
that's okay.
It was yeah, you know, it was what it was. But either way, we're here now, and what I'll
Yes.
say is that 6 losses between the 3 of us, 6 rings. 6
Wow.
losses, 6 rings, and what we said
You,
beforehand.
Cody, and Parker, you mean?
100%.
Yeah.
And so
Wow.
the whole this was something that we talked about from a narrative perspective
Yeah, you
before
said that, and I didn't know what you meant
the league.
until right
yeah,
now.
right. He had a couple beers. This guy, he, doesn't,
Yeah.
he can't really
It
put
takes
him,
some
he
time.
can't
More
put
than
him
a
down
couple.
like he used to. You know what I mean?
More
He's,
than a couple.
But either way, I feel like my 0-2 team. You know, I actually have more points for than our friend Chip here. He was
Wow.
feeling really good about his 1-1 team.
Chip's like, let me check.
I'm at 193.7. I think he's at
That's pretty good.
193. And so, you know, I'm feeling all right.
Yeah,
I'm
you
feeling
should.
all right.
I think you should feel all
You
right.
get a fact check?
You've outscored me by 0.18.
Counts.
Okay, hey,
On the
it
book.
still counts. It still counts. And right now,
Well, you're not in Parker and Cody's range, is what you're saying.
I'm not.
Well, I listen, and can I just make a case real quick?
To your podcast? Go ahead.
All I want to say is when I was talking about me feeling pretty good at 1-1, the difference between you and Matt is the same. It's practically the
difference, yeah.
same. So I
Absolutely.
always can. I said this to you earlier. I really think that we're in the middle tier. I think there's a definitive lower tier and a
Yeah.
definitive higher tier, but I'm not worried about either of our
I
teams.
need to bring that
when,
up.
when we're talking about you and me, I don't want to be enemies here. I think highly of your team. I think highly of my team. I definitely am not here to put your team down. If I'm here to put anybody down, it's definitely Cody and it's
Cody,
definitely
yeah.
Parker.
Okay, yeah,
Cody
sure.
more than anyone, but far be it for me to put your team down.
No, and I completely agree with you. I have told you many times now, but not yet on the pod, that the draft that you had was the draft that I was planning on having and was very excited to have.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I 100% thought I would get CMC at 8. I thought I'd get Nico coming back around, and then I would go and get Kyron at the second turn.
Mm-hmm.
None of that happened.
Wow.
I said I had to go and find value, which again I still feel good. I feel great about Neighbors. I'm worried about JJ.
Carson Wentz.
I'm really
Wentz.
worried about JJ because
Yeah.
the other JJ has now played 8 quarters of football, and 7 of those quarters have been some of the most atrocious quarterback play I've ever seen in my entire
3
life.
receptions.
His QBR for the season is 37.
And
37.
I'm
Almost
pretty
as much
sure
as Cody scored.
it would be higher. That's right around that number where you'd be higher if he just spiked it every play.
Yeah.
Right? It's like right there, which is a
so close.
crazy thing. And even JJ salvaged his week 1.
Yeah.
Jefferson.
250
But
yards
that
in the
took-
fourth quarter or something.
But that took like everything. Right?
Yes.
That took like
It took
literally everything, and it just didn't seem. Whereas Neighbors, who just exploded last week,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I think I'm done.
I'll put it to you this way. As someone who has Jordan Addison waiting in the wings, I'm so glad to see Carson Wentz getting some starts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I think
yeah.
it's going to be so good.
How
I
many
heard-
years has it been since he started a game? I don't even know.
A while.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what, who's waiting there? Who knows that offense better than anybody?
Who?
Better than anybody. Kirk O'Bang.
Oh boy. And
Well, he's not waiting there. But...
He's waiting.
I've seen
Sure.
some whispers. There's always going to be whispers anytime the Vikings need a
Dude,
quarterback.
the Vikings,
Yeah,
I mean, the Falcons are legit.
Yeah.
Penix looks legit.
Yeah.
I got him winning the division. I hope. We'll see. I love Baker, though. It's so hard. I didn't like making that pick.
Wow, you needed them to win that game.
I'm just saying.
Who won that game, Vikings or Falcons? I don't remember.
The Falcons did.
Fucking sit
Okay,
That's
okay.
true.
Because that was year scored the only touchdown of the game.
Yeah.
And I waited till I had a first touchdown bet, and so now
So did Matt.
he didn't send this in
A cash down.
PML
Cash down.
because he only sends bets that he wins. Parker had $1,000
Oh,
on
no.
Bijan anytime. It
Oh,
was like minus
no.
160.
And that's like a pretty
And
locked bet.
so we're
too.
here. We locked. Oh, it's crazy.
Oh, and
So we-
Algier was the one to
so
get
we
it
drove.
too.
Obviously, that was the Sunday night after the wedding travel and the whole thing. And the last thing he said to me was, "Man, I just hope he scores in the first drive so I can go to bed."
Oh, I've been there. I hate that.
And I said,
Not
I'm
like
hoping
that.
I'm hoping for you." And dude, they were in the red zone 3 or 4 times.
Yeah.
Just unbelievable. And I texted him after the Algier touchdown or before it, like right before it, just
Yeah.
said, "Are you still holding on?" And he just said, "Barely." And then I
Oh.
saw Algier score and just said, "Oh God, no."
I'll tell you what, he's still even on the day.
Yeah, he did. He
Sure.
did.
He did a good
He
play.
did all right. Absolutely.
Now-
absolutely.
We joke about Parker sweating.
Uh-huh.
He just, like you said, he doesn't send the text, doesn't send the ones he loses. Like, we never see it. We only see the
Hmm.
positive.
That's true.
I think.
I wanna-
Well, listen.
We're here to support you,
To
Parker.
No, no,
his
no,
credit,
no.
last Sunday he did send the 2 500s that were the
Yeah.
was that Bucks Falcons? That was Bucks Falcons.
Yeah.
Week
That
one.
was
And he had Falcons, and that was another Bucks
He did.
comeback.
yeah,
That was
Bucks Falcons was.
because Youngway missed it. No,
You're
week
right.
one,
Yeah.
Youngway missed the kick.
Yeah.
And it was like just the most NFL thing you ever see. And then that same night, he had, and this is not a Parker betting podcast, but
Sure.
he had just while we're here, he had the Ravens.
Oh.
And
Oh,
he
I
had-
remember he sent
he
that.
had,
sent
like,
that.
$1,600 on the Ravens.
Jeez.
That's hard.
But he had 750 on the money line and then like 750, 800 on the spread, which the spread was
Spread
3.5.
covered.
So he hit the spread, he
Yeah.
won even. But either way, I mean, that is just betting on the NFL is the hardest
It's
thing
warfare.
to do
It's warfare.
in sports.
Yeah.
It is not even close. And if you think that you're safe, you are never safe, not till the end, right? So, and that's the beauty of it. That's why the NFL is the best
I'll tell you what.
sports league.
It can
the
be
world.
hard, in football season, if you're losing bets, if you're losing games, to kind of come to terms with that and like kind of rationalize. So I figure now's a great time to shout out our sponsor. Pat, do you want to do our ad read this week?
I would love to. Absolutely.
So this is our sponsor, our ad read for the
Alright,
week.
okay.
We got a professional podcast, so Pat, take it away.
Yeah. Hey guys, PML commissioner and longtime PMLP producer and fan here, Patrick Tricky P, 2 times champ Smith. Something that isn't talked about enough when it comes to fantasy football is mental health.
Mm-hmm.
It's all too easy at times to get caught up in the successes or failures of your team and let the week over week grind of the season dictate how you feel. And
Yeah.
that's why we're partnering with Better RB
Oh,
to talk to fantasy football managers about decision making.
okay.
For a lot of us, the bet is made for 2025. We drafted wide receiver early again, and we don't have a prayer at running back this season. We can hope for trades, but let's be honest, nobody even wants our shitty wide receivers anyway.
No.
What we do at Better RB, we're here to advocate for in 2026 where RBs are finally valued appropriately.
Mhm.
Gone should be the days of drafting 4 receivers straight. Gone should be the days of the air raid, the Air Force even. Heaven help the soul who doesn't have a solid RB1 and RB2 duo. And so if you feel like this type of strategy could benefit you, go to betterrb.com/BillSwiftKenny
Oh, wow.
to get your first month completely free. I can personally say that I wish to God I had found this before the draft, and had I listened, I wouldn't be 0-2. Once again, that is betterrb.com/BillSwiftKenny to redeem your 1 month free. And now, back to the experts. Thank you. That's good stuff. That's good stuff. I'm going to go to that URL and better be live and waiting for what, because I need some help. I do need some help.
Oh man.
Man, I'll tell you what, that's good stuff.
Bill, I hate Bill, and let me just say that right now. I bought into the bullshit. We talk about overreaction, week 1 overreaction.
Yep.
I benched my 3rd round pick
Yeah.
for some dumbass who got drafted in the 6th round because
7th.
there were a bunch of PR around his locker and media bullshit. Right,
Yeah.
and I liked the video too.
Yeah.
But especially that early, you said it earlier, your 3rd round guys should be these 14, 15-point guys that are your bell cows that you're leaning on.
Yeah.
I want to publicly apologize to Kenneth Walker.
Was he your 3rd round pick?
He was like
Kenneth Walker.
3.4.
Yeah. Because I took Travion.
That's a
No, Kenneth. No, you got Kenneth in the 4th. Because when I took
he's
Travion,
back
Kenneth
around,
was
yeah,
still
okay,
off.
so it was 4th, but
Yeah.
I
You
took
took
him.
Travion over Kenneth.
I did.
Let's
did.
talk about that for a second.
He had some injury scares in the preseason. Kenneth.
Absolutely,
And I was just going for upside. I still
I'm not sure you got the upside. Wow.
week 2. I still want to wait and see who has a better playoff stretch.
Oh.
Kenneth does better, then I'll be like, my bad.
Absolutely.
I'm banking on Kenneth.
and all that to say that you can't. I overreacted so strongly to week 1
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
and how well Charbonnet played versus how poorly he did, but
Yeah.
Kenny is still, when healthy, the guy. I think it's
Yeah.
maybe 60-40, 55, 45
Mhm.
even. But I'm angry at myself. Ramondre's one thing because there's so much hype around Travion, obviously. There's
not
not
on this podcast.
It's dwindling, but to abandon Kenny, which would have secured me a victory.
I'll throw this out. Do you
That
know
hurt.
how many points Sharp got?
None. Right.
One.
1, 0,
Yeah.
1.
Yeah,
I mean,
so,
I think he had 10 rushes for like 7 yards.
Yeah, Kenneth had 18 points. I guess it's tough.
It's just, but it's still, it's so early that I still, as angry as I am at myself, it bodes well. I'm
Of course,
excited
of course.
about that.
The way I
more
feel
so than
about-
I am anything else,
Very different here because I got drafted Travion in the 3rd. The way I feel about Travion, I think you can still feel that about Bill, especially with Eckler gone.
Oh,
Like
100%.
Bill should be the lead. I mean, I saw McNichols and Rodriguez for running backs for the Commanders are both on waivers right now, and I almost was like, do I grab one of those? Because no
Right.
Eckler, it seems like Bill,
Right.
but they might still do committee. I don't know. But you got to feel good about
But
Bill.
it's still, I mean, again, early enough that Bill
Going
could be
forward.
a Carson Steele type, where he has one
Sure.
really good week and people are hyped on him, and then it's like, this guy sucks.
What a
Wow.
disgusting running back.
He's,
Carson
I think he's
Steele.
selling cars in Missouri.
Should be. Or trying
So-
to date high school girls as him. He's the athletic director. Am
Yeah,
I right?
that too, possibly. Cheers, 100%.
Oh shit!
Oh, all right.
Hopefully not everybody watches this podcast. We got a caller.
Oh, I forgot about
Yeah, we're gonna dive into that next.
I would
I
love to hear
forgot
it.
about
Colin.
I think
Yeah.
this should. I got the sound all the way up. This should pick it up fine.
You want to put it in front?
Gentlemen of the PMLP pod, this is the officiant speaking. Father Champ. The name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. I know I'm a week late, but I'm really calling to congratulate Chip Sparks on this week 1 win. You know, that man could have died and gone to heaven. Seeing 109 dropped, whooping up on me. You know, he took it completely in stride, though. He didn't do an hour-long podcast talking about how he's in the top tier and all the things he did right and all the depth he had, and then he didn't go to Pat's wedding and pretty much talk about it any chance he got. No, that man just takes it in stride and pushes through, and that's why we love him. And you know what? I haven't even checked out his week 2 result. Why don't I go ahead and pull that up?
He knows.
No. That can't be right. 84 points. 84 points. Chip, what happened, man? I thought we had it all figured out. Although the app's a little fucked up right now. It's actually saying he won. Oh boy, Trip is not going to be happy when he sees that here in a little bit. But I digress. It's a long season. That's going to be the theme. It's a long season. There's been I'll take a look around the league. Chip, you had a great week 1. Struggled week 2. I struggled week 1. I come back with a great week 2. A lot of mixed bags. Except for Benny. Benny's at the top right now. I cannot wait to match up with him this week. Whether it's him or the Joker or Bane or... Man, that man could even do impressions of Paul Dean. He's a man of many talents. But I can't wait to take him down this week. Boys, thank you for everything you do. Last week, standing up for yourself. Thank you for feeding me all my lines today, too, by the way. Really, really took the pressure off me for this call. And looking ahead, I'm excited about me and Benny's matchup, but I think the one I'm excited about the most is when Chip Sparks against one Parker Smith. There were a lot of things said on last week's pod, Chip. There were a lot of cold takes that came to fruition this past week, but that's what fantasy is. Everything can switch on a dime coming into week 3. And you can straight up end Big Z's season. Oh my God. All my dreams coming true. Big Z, I'm sorry about Joe Burrow. Brian Thomas, I see it questionable by him, and that motherfucker can't catch even when he's healthy. But we'll see, boys. We'll see. And I'm going to leave you all with a prompt. I know you all love your structure. Madden Park. Absolutely hate it, apparently, after last week, but I want you to go through each person's team and do your favorite and worst draft pick. And you can do a little bit of projection. It doesn't have to be through just 2 weeks.
Damn it,
Use
Ryan.
your big fantasy brains to project going forward. All right, gentlemen. I love and appreciate you all. Can't wait for the baby bowl today after work. Peace out, homies.
Love you, Ryan.
That's awesome.
Oh,
Maybe we
Ryan.
save that prompt for when you guys are back settled in at home
Sure,
after
sure.
next week,
Yeah.
You got me here, and I don't really want to dive into. I'm not a
Every
prompt guy.
team
Ryan
stuff.
said it.
Yeah, I just want to say shout out to Ryan for following the script that we sent him.
That was great.
And I appreciate it, and you guys know this. We really appreciate it when you guys stick to the verbatim script that we send you.
Yep.
Before you call in, so that always means a lot.
Oh yeah.
But I think Ryan really touches on something important, and that's that there's ups and downs to fantasy football. He really admired how I handled my win with Grace, and I, of course, appreciate that and see exactly what he's talking about. I'm sure you guys know exactly what he's talking about.
Nope, no idea.
And so you handle a loss with Grace as well, and I can see that. Well, really, it's not that far off from being a win. So.
Well said. Beautifully said. I think the 2 things I pull away from this call, which, one, I'm going to go ahead and just cut the irony at the knife and say, if you win, you should talk as much shit as you possibly can.
Yeah,
You humanly can.
Of course. And I want to make sure everyone knows. Next week, when I win and beat the hell out of Parker,
Right.
You're not going to want to watch this podcast.
And this is good, too, because my second point was that is the matchup of the week by far.
Oh, yeah. I'm
It
excited
is
to
not
have
even
matchups.
close.
Yeah.
Because somebody is getting shut up to some degree, right?
Yeah.
Somebody is getting smacked in the face, and I cannot wait to see it because there's a Parker's team has been some people would say latent, some would say it's just ass. There's a chance that he comes back
I mean,
and
Parker
explodes.
mentioned his running backs, 2 of the top 4 running
He
backs.
has.
You know what Parker said to me?
I would love to hear it.
I think you guys might both know this, but it's still very fun to hear it anyway. Thursday morning, Friday morning, I'm sitting, hanging out with him, and he's describing to me a conversation that he had with Ethan the night before.
Oh, yeah.
Very drunk.
Oh, my God.
And he is describing to me a trade that was proposed. Would you like to hear the trade?
Sure.
The trade that was proposed was Jalen Warren and Javonte Williams for RJ Harvey. And he told me about how they went back and forth. And then he left me. This is, again, the morning after, sober as a nun. He's asking me what I think about this and which side of the trade I land on.
Can I clarify? He wants to send
He
Jalen Warren and Javante.
And receive
Receive,
RJ Harvey.
Heard.
And he says to me, "What do you think about all this?" And I'm big. You know this. I don't think the trades happen in a vacuum. I
Nope.
think that when you look at trades, you have
Gotta
to take in
analyze the
team
team.
composition.
Exactly.
So what do I do?
Okay.
I pull up his team and I look at it, and I physically could not believe what I was seeing with my own eyes. He had all 3 players on his team already. So I say to him, Parker, do you know that? Are you messing with this? Is this like a Parker gotcha moment? You
Yeah.
have all these people. All 3 of these people are on your team.
So he wanted to trade 2 for the third
Or
that
the
he
third, already had it.
Yeah.
It's like I told him that he had $1 million in his bank account. He was, I mean,
Super happy.
overcome with joy.
Sure.
It was unbelievable.
I was laying on the couch in a room adjacent, listening to this happen, thinking, he has RJ already.
Yeah.
And I want to
already
see how
has.
far this goes. And secondly, I think you guys are really great about doing a lot of analysis. But you also don't try to prescribe too much advice. to people,
Yeah,
right? You don't want to get
These are
too
my
involved
enemies,
in the weeds. But I
so,
think
yeah.
if there were ever an opportunity to do so, it'd be now, and it would be to say that any trade that involves players that are only on your team,
Yeah.
don't do that.
Don't do
probably,
that.
Probably not a good
Yeah,
idea.
yeah,
Probably
yeah,
not
yeah.
great. If a trade is
Yeah.
going, if you're trading with somebody and it's only players on your team that are involved in both sides,
Yeah.
just probably not a good idea.
You don't want to send people away for someone you already have.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
that's a good call.
That's
Yeah.
just.
It's a good piece of advice. I think we all could remember that. That's good. I agree.
I
And
cannot.
that's why we have you here, man.
I
Your
agree.
insight like
The
that.
hard stuff, the complex stuff, 100%. I can't wait for that match.
Oh, I tell you what, while we're talking about it,
Let's dive in.
let's talk.
Yeah.
Here's the matchup. Me and Parker. Just give me your thoughts. Just overall, what do you think?
Hurts at the Rams. Rams are good. Rams have a good defense.
Rams are good.
CMC will have a good week. Kyron's got the Eagles, obviously. That's going to be tough. He's starting Daniel Jones.
Well,
If you
know.
go position by position, it's closer than it looks.
Wow.
No, I think it definitely is closer than it looks.
Like Bijan could definitely outscore McCaffrey because he's playing Carolina and they could just run it up.
But by how much?
I mean, currently he's out projected, but I meant like he can actually outperform too.
Sure, I'm not saying he can't
Yeah.
perform, but I'm saying what's the margin on that versus maybe some other positions
Yeah.
where he's
Yeah.
going to be lacking.
Jalen Warren currently out projected, also on Kyron. So both of his RBs, which is something we like talk crap about preseason. Both of his RBs out projected for a team that drafted 4 RBs, right? That was your strong suit. They already out projected him there. Nico and AJ Brown are like neck and neck, right? AJ Brown has put up bad performances, while Nico and the Texans look rough. I could see either one going either way. AJ Brown or Nico, who has a better week? I don't know. JSN or Roma Doomsday. Roma Doomsdays look great. You're supposed to be saying this. I'm sorry, I cut you off.
No, go ahead. I agree with
Well,
everything
what do you
you're saying.
think, JSN or Roma Doomsday? Which one would you rather have this week?
JSN.
I think so.
Not because of how, Roma's looked fantastic, but I have so much more confidence in JSN continuing to look fantastic
Yes.
than I do.
Here's
Roma.
my thing. I have so much more confidence in a bona fide great QB in Sam Darnold. And I think that's what you're
Caleb
buying into,
Williams.
man. You buy into Sam Darnold,
Right.
and you look at a guy like Caleb Williams or like JJM, like those guys who are just bad quarterbacks.
Mm-hmm.
You look at a guy like Sam Darnold and you think this is a great quarterback.
So you'd rather have JSN?
No, I'm not saying that at all. I'm just talking about quarterbacks here.
Tight end wise, Kelsey and Ferguson. On paper, you want to say Kelsey, but I don't know. They're playing Kelsey. They're playing the Giants. Sunday Night Football.
Ferguson has 18 targets in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Brian Thomas is questionable. That's where
Yeah.
on paper he should be better, but I don't think so. He's looked bad.
That's
He's
a
looked
big
real
dub
bad.
for Chip in that. First
Yeah,
half.
Kamara's going to help you out there, Chip.
And then Brees. The Jets. We have no idea what to think about the Brees.
Against Tampa Bay, which has a tough run defense.
Yeah.
And then you got the RB2 on the other side, Javante Williams.
That's
RB2
true.
in the season.
Sure.
This
Against
matchup-
Chicago has a terrible run defense.
This comes down to Danny Dimes. Danny Dollar
You think so?
I think it completely hinges on his ability to have another great week
Who did
against
they play?
Against Tennessee.
the Titans.
Not a good team.
Not a great team.
Horrible team.
My pick for this week is Parker. I pre-made my pick this week, so you don't influence me. Blame you for me being wrong. Just kidding. But I'm taking Parker this week. I know I took him last week. I called him high score. It seems like I'm just rooting for him. I really want to take you because I want him to be 0-3.
Right.
But I'm taking Parker on this one.
I think a fun kind of thought.
You guys need a side bet, by the way. Sorry, you need a side.
Yeah, that'd be good too.
I'm gonna keep track.
Backseat betting here. You win one parlay and you got to tell people how to
I
bet.
just think this is the biggest matchup of the week. We need something more than just
Huge.
oh, you won, I lost. You know?
Even
Alright,
like
well-
a league-wide bet.
Parker, we'll
something.
figure something out.
Someone do a chicken.
Something to do with what?
Chicken. Go
Be a
ahead.
good start.
I don't even remember what I was gonna say.
I know. I'm sorry. My bad.
I'm taking Chip. I am. I think
Mm.
it's going to be really close, but I feel looking at both these teams, and I'm talking about how I felt like I was going to have Chip's team. I think Chip, this is it, and Parker gets sent even deeper down into the abyss.
I'd love that.
This is it. How do you think Parker handles being on 3?
I think he
I
deflects.
need to see him explode. Yeah, but he's gonna deflect.
The best part about this too is you guys. Every game is on Sunday.
No way.
Really?
100%. It's all Sunday. That's like
Yeah.
one of the first things that I always look at.
You
is
got Kelsey
when
Sunday
will we know
night.
what's happening?
But Sunday night, that's fine. It's still
It'll-
Sunday.
It could come down to Kelsey on Sunday night.
Oh,
Most of
great.
Parker's team is at the 1 o'clock. There's only one,
Yeah.
2, 3 people.
wow,
at the
that's happening
afternoon
so
slate.
fast.
That's the thing about the afternoon, the early slate is it can come at you fast. You
Right.
look out
Oh,
and
yeah.
you're done.
Which for my Cincy friends who will be around, I'm excited about. A wedding on Friday, especially after a wedding on last Saturday, is fantastic because we have all Saturday to recover and to rest, and
Yeah.
then to watch football together on
Football
Sunday.
on Sunday. There we go.
It's going to be amazing. And I know
Well-
you guys are excited to be at home.
Yeah, it'll be
settled
nice.
in, watching
It'll be
games
nice.
back home after 10 days of chaos and travel and love.
Well, I'm definitely taking myself. So,
Okay. Next
That's
matchup.
it.
Oh
we'll go to the
boy.
next matchup.
Ben Ryan.
This one, so this is the thing about these matchups this week. I don't know if
Matchup.
you guys have,
Matchup perfectly. Yeah.
if you guys haven't looked, there's one matchup, 2-0 versus 2-0. One matchup, 0-2 versus 0-2. I think one matchup versus it's 2-0 versus 1-1, and one matchup 0-2 versus 1-1.
Okay.
But the 0-2, sorry, the 2-0 versus the 1-1,
Yeah.
is the highest scoring 1-1.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
So it's
the 0-2 versus 1-1 is the lowest scoring 1-1, which is me.
Yeah.
Which I think is just like, I mean, if you could draw up matchups for this week, it's exactly how you do
It's the
it.
tier battles that you talked
It's the
about,
tier
which I
battles.
love. I think that
But-
the tier ranking system. You guys should talk more about that on another podcast at
Yeah.
some point because it's great. It's good
With
stuff. It's
with
smart.
Ben versus Ryan, I mean, this is cinema.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Cinema.
Oh yeah.
This is Ohio State, Texas, week 1.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? This is
Yeah.
like you think
Yeah.
all season about this. This is great.
Ryan was the highest scorer last week.
Yes.
Looked good. Ben is current PF leader.
Yes.
Yeah. So it is a battle.
And Ben coming off a week where his quarterback scored 11 points after scoring 40 whatever the hell the
Yeah.
week after.
He plays Thursday night against the Dolphins too.
Wait,
So-
he might score 600 points by himself against the Dolphins.
Things got quietly, not to go back to the past, but quietly scary for Ben at one point there last
They
week.
did. Well, Grant almost came back with it's okay. Do what you need to do. With Justin Herbert.
Herbert,
He had 20
Yeah.
points at half. He legit had a chance at scoring 40
and they had a couple red zone opportunities to add to that,
Yeah.
where it would have been he almost scored to end the first half exactly,
Yep.
like where it was like, okay, this would have been one more touchdown in the whole second half and it's over.
Yeah. But if it's and buts. Ifs and
Exactly,
buts.
right. But Ben's team is fantastic. I think I like Ben in this matchup. I think Ben has a wagon. I think he has the best team in the
Yeah.
league. And I
I'm
think
right
he's
there
gonna
with
have
you.
a great year.
I'm right there with you. I really like Ryan's quarterback play
Yeah.
of Matt Stafford.
Yeah.
To kind of like
Quarter white, not quarter black.
quarter either way.
He's that guy's Matt
Half
Stafford
Indian.
is.
I don't care.
Yeah.
But to handicap the Devontae Adams play, I think that's a really nice. It's like
Yeah.
it's a higher level move because then you have Josh Allen and James Cook, so there's a little bit of
Right.
a dichotomy there between who's going to score those touchdowns for the Bills.
Plus, Matt Stafford is 40 and Ryan is also 40. So I think
Yeah.
that's why he's like, all right, let's do the thing.
Yeah,
Let's make
good
it happen.
point.
He's unk.
Yeah.
He's unk.
They're
Fellow
old.
Unk
Old.
with it. That's true. I got Ryan winning this one.
Wow.
Yeah.
Bitch.
Wow.
I know it's a big jump in the projections. Ben's currently projected 122. Ryan's projected 108. But I got Ryan pulling this one out.
This is giving 5 versus 12 seed vibes.
Yes.
Even though they are,
yes.
it's like Ryan's had that crazy, and Ryan will be offended by that. He'll be like,
Yeah.
I'm
How
not
dare you comment?
But I'm saying
Shakes his head
because
as he said that.
because
How
of the
dare you,
42 to 58% matchup, and because of how good Ben has been,
Yeah.
this is like that when they give Baylor or that super undisciplined
Yeah.
team Yale
Yes.
with Matt Stafford and Ryan. You're like,
Yeah.
They're gonna hit some threes, man.
Yes.
They're gonna swing the rock.
White boys and
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
They'll
Right,
run the flex offense.
100%.
Yeah.
100%. Where it's like
Screens
it's an
everywhere.
upset on paper, 58 to 42% projection, but nobody's really that surprised.
This is one of my
when
only
it
upsets
happens.
for this week when I looked at the picks, and
Right.
everything you're saying, Pat, it's kind of where.
Well,
I'm
you
going with
picked Parker too.
it. Okay, Ted. Yeah,
It's back-to-back upsets. You can't
Okay.
pick one. Your only one. You picked.
I guess
only,
this is the bigger upset.
You picked only upsets
so far. Yeah, that's true. That's true. But this is the one. Yeah, I okay, I'll say it this way. This is one that I like on paper. I should not be picking.
Mhm.
Ryan. I could
But
see
you
where
should
Parker
pick
works. I could see where it works for Parker, given the matchups. No point. But this one, I'm just like really.
171 points.
Who, Parker? Yeah.
Do you want to fight right now? Is that what's going on?
Are you playing Parker? Let me see. Yeah. That's what's happening there. All right. Next one.
I got you and Trip.
Yeah, we're doing next.
Yeah.
So the 2-0.
This to me is just great.
I'm gonna paint this picture. I'll say this about me and Trip.
Art.
And I don't have history to back this up, but it's just this is what my gut feels. It feels like in regular season, Josh Allen has really always beat the Chiefs, but in the postseason, the Chiefs beat them. I feel like I beat Trip in the regular season. Trip, he probably knows how many times I beat him or how many not.
We can find that out.
Yeah, but I feel like I beat him when I'm not supposed to. I beat Trip in the regular season.
Recently, especially too,
Yeah.
the last couple of years.
And Trip has the better team. It's just like this weird, like it happens in the regular season.
Yeah.
Like I'll get him right now, and then if we meet up in the playoffs, he's gonna beat me. This is how I feel. But yeah.
Do you feel like that the tide might be turning though? Because your wives were pregnant at the same time, and Eva was born before Oliver.
Flip.
No way.
Oliver beat him.
So you gave him a lead. You gave Grace a lead, and Grace is one of the most competitive people you'll ever meet.
That's true.
Right.
And Megan came through and said, "I won't have this."
Okay.
Enough.
Oliver did. Yeah. He was
Well, one of the
Oliver
two.
put his foot down.
Yeah.
His foot out.
Literally,
Said,
he
I'm
put his
moving.
head
Oh,
out.
it's happening.
Yeah.
It's coming out right now. So
I'm done
you
for.
beat him out of the womb.
I did not. But yes.
I mean, if we're talking that there's
Sure.
couples, your couple beat his
Valid.
couple out of
Same
the
way
womb.
like Noah hopped right in front of their marriage like a week before too.
a week
Like,
before.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
People keep jumping in front, and I think I do that this week.
Oh.
Yeah.
Trip to me, and this is probably because he's had Josh Allen a lot. Trip is the Bills.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Trip is so consistently good, so fantastic.
Yeah.
Can never take that next step and that leap, and you just don't quite get why.
Mm-hmm.
And there are certain teams like the Bengals that always just play really well against the Bills. And the Bills and Trip, there are also teams that I feel like Trip just is like, all right, he sees Ethan on the schedule and says, it's over. It's minced meat. It's lunch. I'm eating this guy at breakfast.
Yep.
Other people maybe as well. I'm not really sure. Other names that I might throw out were I not on their podcast right now. But other than that, like this is like somebody who is successful on both sides of the ball, does everything right. But you're right. He runs into a wall sometimes, and I think Matt, you're one of the walls. And so I'm taking Matt. I'm taking Matt this week.
To follow that narrative, I am the Bengals, as in I'm 2-0, and I shouldn't be.
Right.
The way I've played.
Dude, your running back 2 is projected less than 8 points.
Yeah. Also because of quarterback.
Oh, I haven't had a quarterback. I said earlier, I haven't had a quarterback score more than 10 points. I hope I get it right this week.
And it's fair to say I don't know if Joe was bad week 1, but I mean we had 7 yards in the second half.
Exactly.
And so that blame has to fall on the quarterback at some point, right? And then
Jake Browning threw 3 interceptions. We won a game.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I mean. Like I'm the Bengals where I should not be 2-0.
But you're here, you're there.
And I'm glad to be.
Matt, if there's anything you've ever said, it's that I agree with. It's that you should not be 2-0.
Yeah.
Trip, I think, is going to walk you like a dog this week.
Yeah.
I think that you're
Exactly
talking. Ryan was here talking about you have different people who take wins and losses differently. I think that your wins, unfortunately, have gotten to your head, and not in a conscious way where you're like, oh, I'm the big dog.
Yeah, no.
Your wins have given you hope and belief. Which you have no business having.
Wow.
If you remember last week, I gave myself a 5 out of 10 on the worry meter,
which is not nearly high enough. So I'm gonna go Trip. You're gonna go yourself, I assume. I'm gonna write these down this week so I can listen to our podcast over again.
Derrick Henry on Monday night is gonna be like
instrumental.
RB1 and then 2 points last week. So like, does he go back to that RB1? I mean, I think he. It'd be crazy if he had bad weeks in a row.
He won't.
Detroit, everything we'll see. All right, let's keep moving.
All right, I got.
Can I throw out one thing real quick?
You can throw out whatever you want.
Speaking of walking like a dog, Yeah, I have a wedding anecdote that I need to give out to the people while we're all here, and here. So my cousin Randy is the one who stood up at the rehearsal dinner from the back by the barn
Oh, what
and
a
gave
speech.
maybe
What
one
a
of the most
speech.
incoherent speeches you'll ever hear in your entire life.
Yeah.
This is the same person who, up until last week, thought that the term ring bearer was actually ring barrel. Barrel. And when his wife said, "Why do you keep saying barrel?" he said, "It's like a ring with barrels. It's a ring barrel that rolls
Barrel
down
rings.
the aisle." Yes,
Yeah.
but this is that same person. And so we all remember the snafu at the post-wedding reception party
Sure.
where Alyssa went.
Sure.
Alyssa Donald, big time. She's watching this. She's
Yeah.
a religious
Big fan of
watcher.
the show.
She clutched
Yeah,
up big
fan of the
time.
podcast.
Either way, we're in the bar upstairs. We're talking. They're talking to her, asking her, "Do you get a boyfriend? Whatever." Being their Hamilton selves, and she tells Randy,
Same guy. Yeah. okay.
"No, I don't have a boyfriend." And they're just chatting. She says, "Yeah, but I foster dogs." Randy gets on all fours and starts barking in the bar and says, "I'll be your dog anytime you would like," and continues to bark until his cousin picks him up and says, "You gotta stop."
Oh my
Minutes, for absolute minutes. And so when I heard you say "walk like a dog,"
Picture Brandy.
I pictured Randy barking at Megan's bridesmaid.
Can we be honest? Did he have a chance? Was there a chance there?
No.
About a chance of
Yeah.
Grant and
Yes.
Ethan.
This is the next one to talk about,
Both
without a doubt.
one
We can
and
talk
one.
about anything else. It's okay. It's his first time. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
One and one.
I'm joking. 1-1. Trip. I'm sorry, not
Dude,
Trip.
Lamar Jackson
Ethan.
projected 28.
Ethan projected 114. Grant projected 103.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. You know, I usually feel pretty strongly about what's going to happen in a matchup. I that actually applies to everything. I don't think I've ever felt
No,
a
you're
medium
you're pretty.
emotion. I've
You don't-
never been like,
You don't feel
All or
weakly.
nothing. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
for sure.
I've never felt half-assed. You know,
Yeah, it's your whole butt.
it's my whole butt or nothing.
I'm gonna let you pick before I say mine. Unless you want me to, I'll say mine.
My goodness, I think that
I feel strongly about mine.
yeah, I mean, here's the thing. Ethan has one of the best teams in the league,
Wow.
without a doubt. But you look at those RBs and you're like, yeesh. And it really amplifies when they're sitting across from Saquon Barkley and Bucky Irving. All that to be said, I'm taking Ethan.
I agree.
Yeah,
because
there's
those
no
two
doubt.
RBs don't scare me.
No, they don't scare me. I'm not saying those RBs scare me.
Just
what
compare.
I'm saying is you look at Saquon and Bucky and you're like, yeah, hey.
Yeah, Chuba Hubbard has had 16 points both weeks. Jordan Mason now has no Aaron Jones to compete with. Go ahead.
I was actually hoping to do it while you were talking.
Oh, okay. Jordan Mason has no Aaron Jones to compete with.
Which is nice.
Yeah, and they're playing Cincinnati.
That is such a big break for Ethan.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Big time.
Backup quarterback, no starting running back. Yeah, it doesn't scare me at all. Like, those were his weak links, and then now those both get upgrades in a way. Because Chubb Hubbard's also got Arizona. Or Atlanta or Arizona. Atlanta's defense looks good. Okay, so that's a little scary. But it's a divisional
Really good.
matchup. Who knows?
Really good.
Yeah, I got Ethan too.
I got Ethan.
I also have Ethan. There was the question posed that was Ethan's draft pick of Lamar Jackson the best pick of the draft, the highest value, which I think he was late 4th round. And right now, Lamar Jackson, fun fact for everybody, has more rushing yards in however many seasons than any quarterback. It's not even close. And however long he's been in the league, and he has the highest QBR of all time.
Wow.
Of all time.
Yeah, he looks great. I'm sure you love that.
Chip doesn't love that, but it's just the truth. Think about this.
Someone's at your door. I don't know. Someone's looking at the window.
Fuck it.
Actually, looks like Kane.
Shane.
It is
Kane.
Kane.
Hey!
Hold on. We're busy. Hold on.
Currently recording PMLP. Come
We
on.
got a lot going on.
Live recording.
This is important.
This is a big episode.
It's important that we finish this out.
Yeah, we're almost done.
Anyway, yeah, Grant's
One
team
more
fucking
matchup.
sucks.
We're actually on your matchup right now.
Grant, come please.
Just
There's
in.
never
Pop
been a
into
better
the podcast.
opportunity.
Yeah.
This is
Hey,
kismet.
Mackenzie.
Kismet. It's serendipitous. I need you to.
You need to
right
squeeze in right here.
here. I need you to move.
Squeeze in.
One player in.
Look at this.
Is this me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Grant,
The whole
talk about
council.
your match.
It's a council of people.
Right there. Camera's there. Mike's there. You guys just talk loud. Drink good.
Ethan's 1-1. Ethan has a pretty solid team though.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pee.
I think I could win, but
Not as good as yours. We all just picked you.
Okay, well, hopefully that's.
Grant,
hopefully
that's not
that's,
true. Every one of us picked Ethan.
Oh, well, that's good too.
That's actually probably better.
I just have some, like,
alternative.
not great guys.
That hurts.
Yeah.
That
you
turns
get
out
there.
when you have not great
I
guys,
got Ertz, though.
it makes. Listen, I shouted you out for that earlier. I did say that was a good
too
pickup,
much for him or not. But
especially since Ryan needs a tight end
Yeah.
and doesn't have one.
Ryan should have gone for another unk for his roster.
But anyway, while he's gone,
okay.
let's talk about the best
No one
matchup
picked
of the
me?
week. Wow, Grant, I'm sorry.
Okay.
So,
I was close to picking you.
Okay, that's fine.
let's talk about.
But I
the
knew
best-
that Ethan's really sensitive.
Okay,
If I
So
picked
he
against
found
Ethan and he found out, I don't know what happened.
that's understandable.
You know how he is.
Yeah.
You and I go way back. I knew that you'd be like,
It's
not that Ethan and I
it's
don't,
fine.
but he just,
Fantasy's all luck.
yeah.
Well, I was
That-
hoping to talk
that
about
too.
it before we got back, but the matchup of the week. Some people have said that the matchup of the week is me and Parker, which I am honored to hear, but vehemently disagree with. I think that the matchup of the week is 0-2 versus 0-2.
Yeah,
Patrick
here we go.
versus Parker.
Saved it for last.
I mean, this is as good as
Yeah.
it gets.
Nobody
I
wants
want
to
to
be
give
0-3.
the whole floor
No.
to Patrick. I want you to talk as long as you want about what's going on.
Hey,
here.
that's, you careful. You know me better than most, and that's a dangerous thing to say. What I'll say
Projected
is
a good amount more.
two fantastic matchups. It's really a boobs butt situation. You guys are kind of ass. Me and Cody are just two beautiful breasts, bouncing, talking, bouncing against one another. I have a lot of respect for Cody, and that's
You
not
might be the
something.
only one.
That's not something that I say often. But when it comes to fantasy, this guy, he's
Wow.
you have to respect the rings. You respect the rings, and this is the battle between the two greats.
Mhm.
The two greats, right? And I think that this is my get back game. Cody's team is interesting. I mean,
Interesting is a word. It's not the word I would use. I think there are other adjectives
Hampton
like
has been
bad,
so bad.
underperforming,
Hampton and Genty,
young,
bad.
Genty's
bad,
been so bad. Chase Brown, I'm
horrible.
worried about. I mean, I feel like Cody's had a lot of success, and it's about time that he just ate some shit.
Yeah.
He needs to eat a big,
Mm.
steaming pile of shit.
Put it on top of Dewey's pizza.
And I'll
Put
be
it
the
on-
one
Mhm.
to shovel that shit up.
There you
for
go.
him. And it's going to
Amen.
start right now because I have a lot of belief in my team even now. I still feel really good about my draft. Am I worried about JJ? A little bit. I'm
Carson
more
Wentz.
worried
Carson
about
Wentz.
Carson Wentz is going to make it happen. I think he's going to boost Hawk's stock
Mm.
a lot as well because Hawk
Yeah.
was really not getting those sort of short yardage, mid range targets he usually does just because JJ was literally pissing down his leg.
Mhm.
JJM. But was very excited to see Tyreek have a bounce back week last week, which was offset by the fact that the Jets offense looked like Justin Fields. His QBR was 1. You see
What?
that? I'm not kidding. It was like 1.5.
Really?
I know how insane that sounds. It was one. It was one of the statistically worst offensive
Did anybody start him?
performances. Somebody. started him.
Somebody.
Jeez.
If you can't
That
imagine
person's
somebody
definitely lost,
somewhere.
right?
Well, that's what I mean. Is imagine losing to the person who started that guy, right? That's where we go. That's where we go. And either way, I'm excited for this. I agree with Chip that there's two really. They're all great matchups, but there's two matchups that when you think about the lore of the league
Yeah.
and the implications overall,
Because
and the
of the
shit that's been
implications.
talked, the whole thing is just like. This is going to be a really, really fun week. I believe that this matchup also wraps up Sunday night. Will be a great.
Yeah.
Oh,
day.
man.
That is correct. We have
Gosh, I'm going to be tired on Monday morning.
Oh.
Man.
And Sunday night, it'll come down to old Patty Mahomes against the New York Giants.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which it could easily.
That's the Sunday night game?
Yeah.
Can we agree that we need to stop putting the freaking Chiefs in primetime games?
Yeah.
They have the least enjoyable games.
Yeah.
They have not played a 1 o'clock game yet.
No.
3 weeks in.
Wow,
they're not-
wow.
They're
that's
thinking
crazy.
about the Chiefs of like 3 or 4 years ago when
Yeah.
they had
No,
an
yeah,
explosive
Tyreek
offense,
is-
and
yeah.
now it's just so gross.
Yeah.
I feel like their popularity is going down.
Oh,
It
yeah.
just hasn't like really taken effect yet.
That's the problem with the NFL is that it happens
Right.
retroactively.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They'll be coming
Next
back
year,
up.
they
They'll be
might
coming
by
back
the
up
time-
next year, and they have all 1 o'clock games.
Yeah.
Right.
It's not good.
Yeah.
You have one
I
person.
mean, this is everything right here. This
Yeah.
is the whole. This is everything.
Wow. Did we give a pick
Yeah.
for the last
No,
one?
we haven't said it.
For the last one.
I did. Yeah.
Did we say
It
it?
was Ethan and Grant. was the last
Ethan and
one we
Grant,
talked
and
about.
I said Ethan, and then you said, you said
Yeah.
Ethan as well. All right.
I mean, I'm
Matt?
taking myself obviously here.
I'm
I
taking
just-
Patrick as well.
myself.
Patrick.
Yeah, we got Grant. You want to make a decision?
Patrick.
Yeah, we got
Hey, here's
Dilly dilly.
All right. Well,
Cody, I like the team name, like the photo. Just got.
I do like the team
It's
name.
good. It's better. There's one other thing I want to say. Yeah, Cody 0-3. I took Parker, didn't I? I wish he was 0-3, but yeah, I'm hoping for both of you to be 0-3. It's hard to battle back.
Yeah.
that's one of those little hedge bets where you pick somebody. It's like I took Keenan Allen just anytime touchdown,
Yeah.
and so I was like,
Nice.
I was actually still so angry.
Yeah, I'm sure.
But either way,
It never feels like you think it's gonna make you feel better.
Yeah.
Dude, it
It
doubled
really-
down on me for ETN.
It really
The
does.
Bengals were playing him, Tripp had him, and then he scored, and I
Yeah.
felt disgusted.
Yeah.
yeah.
I felt like
Never seen you cheer so much for a Southern
Yeah.
Bengals player. Really, you said it. I just wanted to wrap it up. Like this week, I truly feel like we're all playing our duo, our person. Like you and
Sure.
Parker,
sure.
you and Cody. I agree. That's the two biggest lore. But even the battle of the
No,
buns
our nemesis.
of Ethan
The
and
Battle of
Grant.
the Buns.
Battle of the buns.
Battle of the
Grant
Buns.
and Ethan.
Who do you play?
Me and Tripp.
Winner gets
Battle of
killed.
the spreadsheets.
Walking down the aisle.
You got a nice spreadsheet too. Don't
I
get me
mean,
wrong,
listen.
but
You know, how about Battle of the
2-0.
something else?
Sure, 2-0 spreadsheet.
You don't have a spreadsheet like
Dads, I don't know. It all fit. They
That's
all-
Dad. No, it's Dad.
That well
It's
runs
Dad.
deep.
Battle
As
of Dads.
does the Parker and Chipwell. Is they have a lot of similarities too, right?
Even
I mean,
Archam and Ben. I feel like
Oh,
those
yeah.
two are close. in a lot
those
of
two
ways.
have an extremely
Lived together for
special
years.
relationship.
Yes.
Special relationship.
Fortnite buddies.
Fortnite buddies. Battle of the Fortnite buddies. Battle of the dads.
Bill.
feud.
Right.
So much like all 5 matchups have a duo partner. I think it's gonna be a fun week.
All right,
I
what we
have
playing
half a mind to make this rivalry week and add something to it, to throw something out there. We
I'm
need to
down.
get this out ASAP and,
I like it.
and check the pulse. But
Because you mentioned it, even the records, the PFs, like
It's
everybody's
all- it just
going against their
matches up.
counterpart.
It just matches up.
let's chat. Let's add some juice to something, whether it's monetary
Rival
or
week.
humiliation or
Rivalry week. That's the title of this episode.
maybe it's everybody who loses has a shotgun.
I'm in.
No, we gotta do something. It has to be.
Okay.
Something different from the last week.
Also,
Then they're
keep
just-
an eye out. I'll send a video because Cody came in last scorer in 2 different leagues.
Yeah, I think
I
it's
heard
both
this.
shots.
So
I
he had
heard this.
40 ounces of beer to shotgun before
Oh,
the kickoff
man.
on Thursday. And he's got some serious issues with his
It's
body.
5:00 on
Yeah.
a Wednesday, and we have no video.
So he's gonna wait. But yeah, I'm excited to see that. And also, again, I'm grateful to Matt and Chip for coming over, for doing this here, for letting me help you guys do this
Oh,
here.
having us.
I'm excited, man.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey,
It's gonna be a great
cheers to week 3, baby.
Bump, 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 bump.
Yeah, that exit music. We don't have
Bum,
that.
bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum.
Sure.
And we end it right there.
Sure. End it with a short.
All right.
That's good. Good timing, everybody.
Wow.